guys, what's up and welcome back on my channel. My name is Larissa and this is the first vlog of a series in Jordan. I just arrived to Jordan yesterday night at like 11 p.m. and we are gonna spend one full week here in Jordan. We have so many things planned for this week. We're gonna see everything. Basically starting north, we landed in Amman and we're gonna go south all the way to Aqaba and then go back to Amman to fly from there. But on the way to Aqaba we are gonna stop in some of the most important touristic landmarks of the country. We have rented a car. That's very important. If you come to Jordan, I've already realized this and we only got here yesterday. You need to rent a car. So we have rented a car through a website called Discover Cars, and the agency that we booked the car from is called Arena Rental Jordan. I think is one of the most popular local companies here in Jordan. They also have options like Sixt or Europcar that are very well known everywhere. However, those were more expensive, so we took a risk with this. I guess a risk, I don't know. It had good reviews. The company had really good reviews, so we booked with them. It was 200 euros for 7 days, and then we also need to pay obviously for the gas when we bring the car back. The process was quite smooth but also very strange. Let me tell you about it. So basically we landed at 11 because it is outside business hours. They said they would wait for us at the airport terminal. The guy, when we landed, the guy wasn't there. I texted him and he said he's coming in 10 minutes. And in the meantime, I really wanted to buy a SIM card because that's something that you really need, and to get some cash from the ATM machine. However, we only managed to get the cash because then he texted me that he arrived and he doesn't have a lot of time, so to hurry. Okay, we thought that he's just picking us up and we were gonna like walk to their office. We thought that the office is somewhere in the proximity of the airport, and that after we pick up, that we sign the papers and everything, I thought that we could always like go back to the airport terminal and buy the SIM card then. However, he picked us up. He was like, Larissa, and I'm like, yeah, that's us. Okay, come with me. He took us to a car. We put our luggage in the car and then we got in the car and he started driving. And I was like, where are we going? He said the office is next to the airport. I was like, okay. Keep in mind that our phones were not working and it was 11 p.m. so it was dark obviously outside, and we were just a bit scared, probably for no reason, but I don't know why we were a bit scared. And he said it's 7 kilometers. We got there, everything was fine. I was just probably just paranoid for no reason. We got there, we signed all the papers, we checked the car. Well, basically the car looks like this. So nothing fancy at all. But we also chose the cheapest one, the cheapest option available. And then we managed to get to the hotel. We slept in Madaba, at a hotel Madaba. It was, I don't know how many stars, but it was 20 euros per night, including breakfast for 2 people. So we're now at the hotel in Madaba and we are having the first Jordanian breakfast of this trip. And we have here some hummus and some of their special bread and some other things that I'm not really sure what they are. I think here is honey. I'm guessing this is like pistachio with some herbs. I don't know, I'm gonna try them. For some jam, I think, tomatoes. Then we have an egg, cheese, and this is butter, I guess. Yeah. We enjoyed our tea. They had a rooftop terrace. Oh, look at this is the view. It's very pretty. So now we walked around Madaba for a bit. We managed to buy a SIM card. We paid 15 dinars, so that's I guess approximately 20 euros for 40 gigabytes of internet. So no calls, just internet. I think the deal was quite good because yesterday when we were at the airport, we managed to ask for the price of a SIM card. It was 29 dinars and they gave you 50 gigabytes and 50 international minutes. However, we didn't want the minutes and they didn't have anything cheaper, so we thought 29 dinars is quite a lot, and also in a week you do not need 50 gigabytes of internet. So I think that now we got this basically for half the price and only 10 gigabytes less from what the other guy offered at the airport. So I'm assuming that if you go in a town at a small shop, the prices are better than buying it from the airport. Just to keep that in mind. What I've noticed in these like 3 hours since I'm awake in Jordan, that people are very kind. The owner of the hotel that we stayed at was very nice, and his wife, and also the guy that was at the shop, he really helped us, because another thing that happened, the key from the car was not working, and when you would lock it with the actual key, it would only lock the main door of the driver's door, and you can also lock the trunk, but you couldn't lock all the other doors. So I was getting like very scared. I was like, what are we gonna do? So we asked this guy if he can look at the key and check if the batteries are all right, and he said that the batteries is fine, but something was like not right, so he fixed it. He didn't ask any money for that, and now the key is working and we are able to lock the car. So people have been so incredibly sweet so far. I'm really liking it. Okay, so now we arrived at Mount Nebo. We're gonna go check out the place. The sky is a bit foggy, so I don't know about the view. So yeah, let's see. You have to pay 3 dinars to go to enter here. From Mount Nebo, from the viewing point, this is supposedly where Moses saw the promised land before his death. On a clear day you should be able to see Jerusalem and the valley of the Jordan River. Now it is a bit foggy, so you can't really see everything. Alright, so we just finished visiting Mount Nebo and we are gonna go straight to the Dead Sea. Our itinerary basically is starting north and visiting everything that we have on our list until we reach the southern point Aqaba. So we're starting in Madaba this morning, now we visited Mount Nebo, and now we are going to the Dead Sea. We are staying at the Ramada Resort and I'm gonna film also from there, so you're gonna see the entire resort. From the Mount Nebo to the town where all the resorts are at the Dead Sea, you have approximately 35 minutes to drive, so it's quite close. One other thing that I wanted to mention is that before we got to Jordan, we booked the Jordan Pass. That one includes your visa, which if you buy it from the airport, it is 40 dinars, so like 55 euros I think. And it includes many entries to several sites. However, the most important one is Petra. The entry to Petra only, I believe it's approximately 70 euros. So if you buy the Jordan Pass and then you have included the entry to Petra plus the visa, so you are saving approximately 30 euros only on these two things. And I'm assuming that if you come to Jordan, you are going to visit Petra. However, Petra by night, the experience where you go after sunset and all the candles are lit up, is an extra cost. We're gonna do that as well in a few days when we get to Petra, but I just wanted to mention that now so you know. We just had a police control, but they just let us pass. Oh, there were some camels there, did you see? So here's the Ramada sign. And we should be there in 2 minutes. Alright guys, so we arrived at the Ramada resort at the Dead Sea, and I'm gonna end the first vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this video and you got some useful information in case you're planning to come to Jordan. And if you're curious to see the resort that I'm staying in and all of the things that I'm gonna do in Jordan for the next 6 days, then you should hit the subscribe button and like this video also. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you in a bit.